morning, you guys. And today is Monday, the 17th of June. It's about 7:20, a little after 7:20 local time. We are heading southbound on the 57 freeway in Southern Cal, coming up on the 10. We're on our way to pick up a load at Americold in City of Industry. Got the map there set up for you guys to look at there. Now, I've been to this customer before, but it's been a while, and the last time I went there, I came from the Highway 60 side. So, I've already looked at that route there. It basically wants me to take the 10 over to West Covina and take Sunset Avenue across. I don't know that Sunset's truck legal, but we'll find out when we get over there. It looks like there's reason to believe it could be truck legal, but I can't say for sure. But it looks like a good, it's going to get me right there to where the customer's at. So I'm going to give it a try. Worst case, if I can't use Sunset, I can always continue across to the 605 and then take, backtrack. Come on. Let me over, dude. Thank you. You're gonna need to let me over again pretty soon here. We'll let him back over. Come on, car. I'm not gonna take no for an answer. Okay. Alright, so I don't even remember what we pick up over there. But, I can't even remember if what I did there last time was a pickup or a delivery, to be honest with you. It's been too long. Alright, so I just coming off of home time, pretty much. As I think I mentioned previously, had a dental appointment on 14th or whatever it was. Then we had a memorial service for my dad on the 15th. Yesterday, I actually did a local area load for as a favor. They didn't have any loads going out available, so, but I did, I hooked up you're not going to squeeze, but don't do that shit when I got my lane in it. I did a local load out of the San Bernardino drop yard delivered in Ontario. I thought about vlogging that one, but I was at Americold in Ontario, and I've been there at least twice in the last couple months, a few months, whatever. So I decided, I'm not gonna vlog that. I'll go ahead and vlog but I'll vlog this pickup because it's been a long time since I've been there too. So that's what's up. Is this 4? Yeah, this is Forest Lawn. That's what I thought. Okay. I guess, I'm going to go ahead and talk about, kind of pay tribute to my dad. I gave a eulogy, I guess, if you will, at the memorial service. But honestly, I think I butchered it. I had certain details that I wanted to bring up. And then I think when I started to say something, maybe I had a wrong, not so good intro, and I think I'm looking down at my mom, and I see her kind of looking down like she's cringing at what I'm about to say or something. And I'm like, so it kind of threw me off the rails there with what I intended to talk about. All right, sunset's 4.7 miles out. But anyway, so talk about some of the cool things about my dad, I guess. We used to race BMX when my sister and I used to race BMX when we were I'd say about 10, 11, 12 years old, something like that. And my dad used to race with us, on the cruiser bikes, the 24-inch bikes. We raced 20-inch bikes. And also my dad, he worked for Santa Fe Railroad for many years. Now, as a side hobby, he was a reserve deputy. He did desert search and rescue. He was also later an EMT, too, working for the local ambulance company until, when the city didn't even have paramedic service yet. I remembered one memorable moment was, because he was always in the ambulance watching, on standby for BMX events, where if someone got hurt, he could respond right away. And there were some of those types of incidents where he would have to deal with that. But anyway, there was one time, I don't remember if we were just there for practice or actually an event, but I think we were just there for practice, and then we were on our way back to the house, and we ended up stopping. On the way there, he's got his window open, and I got my bike in the back of the ambulance, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat, just the two of us, and we're passing by on Main Street there, and here's some woman out there yelling, "Help!" So he stops and turns around to check on them, and it turns out her husband's having a heart attack. So he quickly got, fired, an on-duty unit to show up and deal with them. I don't know whatever happened to that person, but it was cool to see him at least sit there and try to rescue them. And there was a couple other times I was around town, and there'd be a car accident in town, and it turned out he was they were dealing with it. I thought that was kind of one of the cool things about my dad. Now, growing up, I didn't have the closest relationship with him. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying I was always more in line. I guess I channeled my mom a lot more because her music, and I played piano. I learned how to play piano. Taught myself actually how at age 3. My mom also played piano, and I think that's her interest in the piano got me interested. I remember her taking a typing class before. I used her typing textbook and my dad's typewriter, I had an interest in that, and that's how I learned how to type 90 words a minute. Never took a typing class in my life, but took an interest in it. I was, my dad would type stuff for search and rescue and sheriff stuff, and also my mom and I both played tennis. My mom and I were also avid bowlers. Me more so than her, but I did a lot of channeling her mostly growing up, and it wasn't until I joined the military when I started realizing that certain things about myself I was more channeling my dad, and one of them was how I dealt with kids getting in trouble or doing things wrong. I'm not gonna say I never spanked my kids or whatever, or never have whatever. I got the criminal record to prove it. Go figure. All right, so is this sunset coming up? No, this is Vincent. Okay. So next exit up. Anyway, when I think mainly when I was, I guess a tween or teen or something around there. I guess my parents finally graduated from spanking me or belting me, whatever, to other things. My mom would scream at me or whatever, but my dad, there were times where he would actually just sit there and calmly talk. He would yell at me initially, but then he would apologize for it, and then actually have just a calm sit-down conversation with me, ask him what was I thinking, or why I should or shouldn't be doing this or whatever. And I started to really respect him over that, and I really appreciated it. And because of the way he dealt with those situations, I saw it as a model for how to deal with my own kids as much as I could. Even when my kids were younger, I would still try to do that with them as much as I could. I didn't want to spank them or anything like that if I didn't need to. I would do it when I felt like I had to resort to doing it, but never. No, that was never my first option. I would yell at them or whatever, and just try to explain things to them, get them to understand, sell them on it. It's something like when I learned from the military. You want to get people's compliance. The easiest way to get someone to comply with your order is to sell them on it. Convince them that there's a good reason for them to be doing it, that there's a greater good if they do it. So, even if they don't want to do it, there's still a better chance they're going to, because they know what good it's going to lead to in the end. So same thing there. There were some other details there with my dad too. Like, okay, my interest in like music and technology and stuff, or actually music. Again, I channeled my mom more than my dad, but there were certain songs like, because my dad had more of, he actually listened to some of like the country-ish, southern rock kind of stuff a lot, which I didn't really identify so much with. And, but then again, there's certain songs that I think of growing up that my dad would always like be jamming out to and singing to, that I can listen to now and instantly think that was my dad. That was his song. Like Elvira. I don't know that group's name. Let me see if I can get slid over. Dude, I'm coming over whether you fucking like it or not, motherfucker. You want to be a douchebag and not acknowledge my damn church, then I'll fuck off. Alright, so we need to make a right on to Garvey. Then also watch for any signs potentially telling me I can't be here. But I don't see anything. I didn't see a stop sign here, but why is it like that? That's weird. Okay, we're going to sit here and block both lanes because I need to make a left over here. I know these cars aren't going to be happy, but too damn bad. Okay, 1411 vertical clearance over here by the freeway, I think, and trying to see. I don't see any signs saying that I can't be over there, and the 1411 clearance is at least a hint. All right, but anyway, yeah, even I like that song or some of the other ones, like Boston or Kansas or whatever some of those other groups are. Neil Diamond, he listened to a lot of Neil Diamond, and I can't listen to Neil Diamond and not think of him. I always thought, actually I like some of the Neil Diamond music, but probably because of him. So it's it's one of the cool things there. Let's see. All right. Yeah, looks like we're good. I don't see any truck restriction signs over here. Okay, 3.8 miles over to Proctor. Yeah, Proctor is the name of the street that my customer's on. So we'll stay over here until we're within about a mile or so, and then we'll get moved over. Get zoomed in there for a better view. I think it's some of the other stuff I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, he had, he was in that three-way signal, no trucks over 3 tons. What? Are you telling me I can't be on this street, or? Do I need to cut back up or something, or because there's a, what am I supposed to do? I can't turn anywhere. A little bit late for that too. Screw it. Oh. Let's see if I can get away with this. It's probably not really supposed to be over here, but it's like I'm trying to get over here to my customer. Yeah, I can see why they don't really want trucks over here though, because it's they got neighborhoods over here, and generally neighborhoods you shouldn't have trucks around. But local area delivery, it's, I mean, I don't know, it's like, we'll see. Alright, anyway, what's some other details there? You know, I like to sing, but I'm not very good at it. I know that. I've heard myself, and I'm not a fan of the way I sound. Even when I'm talking on my vlogs, I'm not the biggest fan of my voice. Well, I sound different when I'm trying to project my voice for this microphone on my camera to pick me up better. But yeah, my normal talking voice, yeah, I think I have a little bit more of a little bit lower pitch than what I have, what you're hearing on the channel. But either way, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the way my voice sounds. And on top of that, I had my thyroid removed, so it has a natural raspiness to it because of the scar tissue there with that. Yeah, so those of you guys might be wondering about that. Yeah, that's where that comes from. What else? But yeah, him. Even if a lot of his music isn't really necessarily my own type, it's to me a pleasure to listen to him sing because he's good at it. A lot better than I am, I'll say. And yeah, I kind of wish I could sing like him. Yeah, it was one of our pastimes too, was doing karaoke and stuff whenever we'd have like family get-togethers. Yeah, and then one of the other things I guess I always appreciated about him was how close, how much he promoted like the close family value stuff. Like family having dinner together. To this day, I still I do that with my own family. I like having family time with I eat dinner with my wife and kids at the dinner table. And what are we doing? Why are we driving so slow? 40 zone and you're sitting there freaking lollygagging. Alright, so anyway, let's see. Oh, yeah, that car kind of threw me off there, but yeah, I don't know. There's some other things why are they not really coming to mind right now? I don't know, but yeah, I feel really fortunate that I had him as a dad. Ultimately, it took me a while to realize how much I appreciated about him, but I'm glad I did. And it's just like with even like with myself. There are things there are reasons why I deal with depression and stuff, and there are other reasons why that make me feel happy, feel good about myself. And a lot of the good actually comes from the values that my parents instilled in me, or just having to just remind myself that that's not all bad. All right, about a mile and a half. So now, again, I mentioned earlier I don't know too much about this customer, and I don't remember how long I was there last time, because I think I was only ever there once. Usually when I'm in City of Industry for anything that usually involves McDonald's, Golden State Foods. They got a couple of facilities here in Golden State. They usually make deliveries at the Golden State facility on Baker Boulevard. Or I've also done pickups at the one on 7th Avenue, which is not very far away from where our customer today is at. So, yeah, I don't remember there was a guard shack or not, but I just remember, actually I think I might remember there being one. Look like we're in a truck legal area now. I see a truck route sign right there. Yeah, I figured, looking at this map, we should be okay now. here's another funny one with my dad, though. We had he used to have a 1986 GMC Sierra pickup. Man, that truck hated my sister and I, but loved my dad for the most part. Now, it had a couple of issues, even with my dad, like electrical stuff, but man, my sister and I, it didn't matter if it was us causing it ourselves or just from not good upkeep on the maintenance. That thing would strand us on the road in a heartbeat for stupid things. Like, I had one time my sister was moving back to Barstow from Bakersfield when she was leaving her, when she and her first husband were splitting up. Now, I was going out there in my dad's pickup to go pick her and all of her stuff up and bring her back to Barstow. And to get over there, actually, I'm barely even leaving Barstow. I'm over in Hinckley, I think. Maybe Boron or somewhere over in that area. And then the truck breaks down. Why? Because one of the radiator hoses busted open and it's pissed out all of the coolant and was making the engine overheat. So I ended up having to get towed back to Barstow and get a new radiator hose, coolant line, whatever you want to call it, for it. Replace it, and I actually got I think both lines replaced. And then once I got that done, I was finally able to get over there. I had another time I blew out 2 tires on it, but no, that one was my own fault. My dad was pissed, and I don't blame him. But it was what it was, and in his normal fashion, would like, why'd you do this or why'd you do that, and got me thinking. All right, we don't need to be blocking driveways, guys. So don't sit there and block it. Let this, leave this open so any traffic wanting to come in and out of this driveway can do so. Now watch, I wouldn't be surprised if this white car moves over to get in this space in front of me, or someone over here does. See what I mean? Because they don't have any manners. They don't have any concept for leave space. Why do you have to block other people if they might need to use that driveway if you can't get through it anyway? You guys need to have more of that mentality there if you're going to be, when you're in situations like that, all right? Real close, just 1 block away. We'll get through this light, and then the very next light will be Proctor. We'll make a left, and on the right side will be the customer. It's Valley Boulevard here. Where's this lane ending at? I thought, or is it the 3rd lane ending into the 2nd? Is this 7th? This kind of looks like it's 7th. This is 300. Yeah, it is 7th. Okay. I would say because the Golden State Foods facility that I pick up from is right down here on right down the street here on the right side. Okay, and as you see right there in front of 8th is the customer. That's not it. I see the Americold sign up there, Minuteman Transport. Yeah, that's what I remember it being before, was Minuteman. Okay, yeah, that's right. They got this staging area right here up against the fence. And I remember there being a guard shack right here by the gate. And I don't remember too much else. Yeah, don't try. What the fuck, over? What the fuck are you thinking? Fucking pass illegally like that. And you know I gotta make a wide turn. At least they don't have a guard shack here anymore. Alright, we'll go ahead and... Yeah, I should be able to get back in over here next to that drop trailer. I'm a bit out of room there. See if I get my trailer over there a little pretty quickly. Yeah, we're looking good. First, it looked like I was going to get too close to that guy over there in the other lane, but nah, I'm way over here on the. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I wanted to be real tight on this drop trailer first until I got a chance to look over here on this side. It looks like we're definitely in the clear now. Okay, check-in is at dock door 19. I see a sign right over there saying 200 feet away, door 19. It's down on the other end of the building. Alright guys, we're checked in all now. Kind of weird. You go into the cool area and they got those insulated things that hang down, whatever. You got to walk through to get to that, and then make an immediate left to get over to the shipping area. One Tandems back, doors open, take load locks out, and chock wheels. We're gonna dock into door 12, which is right over here. Looks like someone else left their load lock there. Alright. Up to about door 14, and then we'll start our turnout. It's a little bit trickier setup here. Should have no problem here. Just a matter of can I time it right. Never mind. I'm aiming it in the wrong spot. I kept thinking I needed to be next to that guy in the other truck, but I need to put it next to that drop trailer. Chase it down fast enough? Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're good. Alright guys, we're done loading here. It's 10:35 local time. So not super fast. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out of the door, and I still gotta send my departure info and all that, and then we'll scale it out. It's a heavy load. There is a scale nearby. It's not a cat scale, but there is a scale nearby that you can use, and we'll talk about what's going on after this. Just want to get out of the dock door, that way if any of these other drivers here are I'm being told to dock into door 12, they can have it. good, or you got more room, or? Oh, now he's gonna get in your way. You trying to dock in over here at the end? Okay. Okay, that's what I figured. Peterbilt driver with the container. This guy's trying to dock in right there. Alright guys, as soon as this guy's able to get squared up with his door, we'll be able to leave here. Let me go ahead and put this in screen record mode for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you where the nearby scale is at. Again, I think I mentioned it's not a cat scale, but there is a scale really close by. Yeah, it's super close, as you can see right there. Okay, so we can go ahead and go straight out this, straight ahead down this same street that you see right in front of us, and make. Shit. Ah, crap. Okay, I'm going straight. I'm going straight anyway. You're good. Okay. Alright, that'll work. Okay, right on Valley and then the left on the very next street. Is that close? I did mention it's a heavy load, build out at 41,000 and change, so I definitely want to scale it before I leave the area. Alright, so the load is going to Dallas, Texas. To a customer I've been to more than once. Which one was it? Dannon? Yeah, I want to say Dannon. Over there off of Ledbetter Road, I think it is. U.S. Cold Storage. Or U.S. Oh, yeah, it's Dannon. So that's where it's going. I will not be taking it all the way there, though. I'm going to be... Basically, while I was sitting here in the dock door getting loaded, I got asked about dropping it in El Paso, and I assumed to be the Aurora facility. Yeah, the Aurora terminal there. That's the robot truck company. They have a terminal there that we use as a drop yard. Actually, they run some of our our freight over there between there and the Dallas-Fort Worth area. They have another terminal in Aledo, Texas, which actually we also use as a drop yard. So, I don't know. I'm assuming that a robot truck's going to pick it up and take it to Aledo, and then a local area driver, like my buddy Alan or somebody, probably end up taking it from there over to the customer in Dallas. Meanwhile, I'm going to be dropping this, and I'll be grabbing a different load that is expected to be in El Paso tomorrow night. It's coming back this way to Lancaster, so tentatively that's what we can expect that I'll be doing next. All right, I'll probably go ahead and keep the video running until we skill out, and if everything skills out good, then I'll call it a day. Okay, so yeah, it's this place right over here on the right side. We're gonna, if I remember right, we're gonna turn on this side of where the facility's at, and then we'll go around the scale thing. We'll hit the scale. I think, yeah, this is it right here. Yeah, it's just a modular building there. Come on. But we're all right there. Yeah, all right. Park next to scale office trailer to adjust your weight. Do not block. Do not turn engine off on the scale. Okay, so I won't be using my Comdata card. I'll pay out of pocket for this, and then I'll just get it reimbursed later. Tight turn here. Guys, we are done. We're good to go. 414 miles to Eloy. Okay, so this is suggesting, I don't know, I want to go that way. I'll probably rather take the shortest path to, I want to get on Highway 60, but I thought about taking 7th. The streets don't look too bad. I guess I can use Hacienda. Okay, so alright. Yeah, there's a truck using that street right now, so we'll go ahead and try that. It's an Estes truck I just saw over here on Nelson, so we'll give it a try. Ultimately, I want to take Hacienda down to the 60 freeway, and then we can take 60 all the way across to 10, or where it runs into 215. Do we have any truck restriction signs over here? I don't see anything. I do see one in front of us that obviously I don't want to take, but okay. Come on. Yeah, this isn't the way I really wanted to go, but should have gone down to Valley. I looked down here and saw Estes coming through here before I even came out of the lot, though, so I figured, oh, that's supposed to be all right. Yeah, this doesn't look like road I really should be on, though. So, oh, there's another truck coming too. Go figure. Like, how is this a truck route? This doesn't look like a truck. I can understand why Estes is here. He's obviously delivering right here to this place, but like someone like me, this looks like really should not be over here. So remember that. Take Valley, or get on 7th Avenue or Chistic Valley across the Hacienda. And you can get either of those streets will get you down to Highway 60, right? So I'm going to call it a day, though, otherwise. Our weights were all good. Was a little on the heavy side on the Tandems, but I'm legal. 33,400, I think it was, and 31 something on the drive. So I was saying it's a little tail heavy, but it's legal. So I'm not concerned about it. So we'll call it a day. We'll see you guys later. We'll probably see you guys in Lancaster when we're delivering that next load, all right? Have a good day. Appreciate it.